Oh my goodness, we got some juicy heroes today. Sunsfan here with Kezu. We have a Bristle, we have an AA, we have a Clinksy.
I don't know, auras aren't like particularly that good, I think, against Bristleback. Like, he doesn't care too much. I mean, maybe, I guess you can go pipe and you're good against everything else. That's Miposhka.
Yep, he's in a lot of trouble because he's playing Ancient Apparition. Kaka gets the first blood on his patented Lion. So Aster already off to a good start. A lot of these position ones we've been seeing are kind of fragile early on, where Bristle, you can just leave him alone. He can
Kaka
get that
Lion.
solo XP. Collapse, getting triple teamed. Mira is here. The blinding light completely misses, it looks like, and Collapse will likely fall as a result. But Kaka, you can see the rotation coming from Miposhka. They're going to lose Collapse, and that looks like that'll be the end of the fight.
Is SumaiL also going to go it? Are they going to do more of the SCA build where you go some Dragonlance, Chrysalis, Blink Dagger on the TA? Maybe that allows him to be more active early on in the game? I'm not sure.
And I assume SumaiL is the hero that will be buying the eventual Silver Edge, as they're going to try to get this kill, and they finally will. Yatoro outnumbered because they left 3 here from Aster's side.
They have a nice ward on the high ground. I don't know if they can fully execute. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like they definitely will be.
Yatoro looking on. As Yatoro, he's going to take a melt strike. Kaka's here as well, and he is deleted. Finger of Death being used as well. And that's more than enough to take out the position 1 Bristle. Miposhka melts. And so far, all Aster in this game number 1.
You know, if there's one good fight, you get that. The evasion is pretty good, and, you know, the burn stuff too. I thought he would want to play a bit different, but if he does get it in okay timing, seems good to me, but he's got to be careful. 7-0 Kaka Lion with the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, he is in the vicinity, gets off the Hex, and
see you later.
You see the burst is just unreal from Aster. And that's a second charge for that finger for Kaka. Monet showing himself, and like you said, Yatoro still sticking around in that bot lane.
Well, they just got it for free.
Will eventually get it. So a nice steal, basically, from Spirit. They get the Aegis, they TP out.
Larl is getting his stuff done too. He's got the Sacred Relic. Like, when they get this Aghanim Scepter on Yatoro, I think even though the network says you're 6k down, they're still very strong if they get to fight.
They have to defend at some point. As Yatoro's spotted, he's going to get stunned and completely surrounded. TPs are coming. His back is to the enemy, so he will survive.
Oh, he's just too good. Bristleback turns his back and he's good.
Very good, as Pichu, this might be the first kill in the game for Spirit, and they'll take it. They'll take anything they can get. And they're actually in an interesting position here on the 19-minute mark to maybe go for
the Tormentor.
Yeah, you know where my mind is at all the time.
Of course I do.
Radiant's online now for Larl, as Yatoro wants to continue this push, knowing that they have, I feel like, some sort of a window with this lineup.
Get in there, Yatoro.
Really deep. Wants to get the second kill onto Pichu of the game. Blast is coming and will fly right off the map. So they have no idea that it happened. They actually got silenced up by SumaiL, who has that shard now. But they're going to lose the tier 2 tower. And Spirit, I mean, 20 seconds from Tormentor, Kezu.
Ooh, stick around, bros.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, they're leaving. Too bad. Can he find a creep? Nope, he can't. 250 gold to XXS, he'll take that. He's got the man to complete it. But we're seeing a little bit of this Aster's lineup overlap, right? All 3 heroes. Just hold that for a moment. Good silence.
Yep.
Another one.
Is expiring in 13 seconds, so I don't think Larl will mind dying here, which he will.
Yep, he'll be A-okay. As these traps still being very annoying. Looks like they're TPing top. Maybe they want to get ready for... I mean, it is going into the dire side soon, so, you know, swapping up there, of course, is also a good play for Spirit. As they're now down 8,000 gold. Just keeps going up.
Yep, Larl. The Hex onto Larl. We talked about how fragile he is. He just dies just like that. The BKB is forced from Monet, and he's going to be the trade. So at the very least, Spirit gets something out of this. A roar was stolen, though, for the likes of Pichu.
Okay, so
far...
be
careful with that.
Are we looking? No, we're not. Okay, Silver Edge is not being built anymore by SumaiL. A lot of these big items, like Aster have the net worth lead, but they have a lot of dead net worth. Like the Nullifier is barely not completed. The Hex is barely not completed. So like all this net worth you're not really using.
Lighters.
Spirit. Roche half
Scout
HP.
the pit. Roche is getting pretty low. Aster's going to have to do something here unless they want to give up another Roche.
Okay, Kaka with the stun.
From the sideline. Collapse, ready to go as well. But they're just going to get it for free. So Yatoro with the Aegis and the cheese. Larl gets deleted again at the start of the fight. And just like that, it's a 5v4. But with the Aegis on the side of Yatoro.
Ice Blast on Monet.
Ice Blast onto 1. Monet pops the BKB. But the control is there for Yatoro for the time being. Trying to finish off Kaka. They will do so relatively easily. As SumaiL kind of isolated here. Collapse going to pop the cheese, but SumaiL all alone. And Yatoro Company should be able to finish him off in a 4v1 situation.
Yeah, they got him.
The rest of Aster have gotten the hell out of here.
Oh, damn. Even with bursting Larl there, like, he had a buyback, but he held onto it very well.
4K lead for Aster. Let's see if they can hold this.
I mean, also, like, just the lifesteal aura, like, look at him. He hits for 480. When he's hitting these creeps, he heals for like 10% each.
Oh, he's
nice.
get lifted back into the base, and that's the Aegis just like that. Nice job from Aster. He's got to turn his back. He's going to get Hex. AA Blast coming
Ice
in.
Blast from downtown.
On to 2. Spirit likely will reset because remember, they used that cheese in the last engagement as well, so everything from Roche is now gone.
These win condition items that can help you kill this juicy Yatoro bristleback. You gotta get him out of this game.
And he's working on a nullifier for himself as well. I keep looking at that moon shard. I'm like, is that real? Monet. He's going to be spotted.
Very
Initially,
aggressive.
the roar is there. Ice Blast is coming. Nice force staff saving him. Yatoro, he does have his back.
There's a break.
He's going to get destroyed. Down goes the bristleback. Kaka, he's the one lowest on Aster's side, and Larl able to finish him up at the very least, and now XXS kind of stuck in a difficult position. So Aster lose 2, as Pichu did steal the remnants, and will likely get away as a result. So it's a 2-for-1, but the big kill, of course, going the way of Aster. And now they've kind of shown that silver edge.
Well, definitely showcasing that they can kill. There's a very nice force step here onto Monet from, I guess, one of the supports, or maybe even SumaiL. So very nice save there as they just keep the fight going. But we still see that Team Spirit, they don't really run out of steam. There's all this random stuff that's going around. Some Radiant Spurnet's back in the game. Hello, SumaiL.
Well, he melts to try to hide a bit, but they have the vision, and he's just going to get chased down.
Okay.
And Larl, he's just going to finish off a support as well as Monet, BKB, TP. We'll get out this time, but Aster kind of sticking around a little bit too long. And Spirit able to punish that. Even if Pichu was able to buy back here, which he is, 15 seconds away from the respawn time, they're probably just going to give this up. And they will do just that. But now,
you might just go mid.
No reason to stop yet. You got that moonshot, put it to work. Yatoro gets recalled. And here we go. Hex from Kaka. Trying to delay as much as possible.
Look at his attack speed. I barely see him hit. That's Kaka.
Kaka, force staff to safety, and now the building's continuing to melt. And this is going to be a melee racks at the very least, although Team Spirit backing up a bit. Telekinesis onto the bristleback. Look at that Kaka, my goodness! Roar comes out as well. Kaka's going to buy back immediately. They get the melee racks, and now Spirit trying to run away. Remnants for Larl are up, and they get away with murder here. They get 2 sets of racks, they force a buyback, and Team Spirit, what execution that was.
Still holding on to the Dragon Scale. I guess there's not that many tier 3 items that will give you tankiness. I guess he did an RNG, the Defiant Shell on that one.
True.
So he will stick to that. Definitely very good.
Smoke from both sides. Roche could be up in terms of what they have information on. It's going to be another minute, though, that we can see. Yatoro, he's going to get nullified. The roar coming out from Collapse onto Monet. He gets off the BKB. The Ice Blast is coming as well. The nice disarm onto the TA. Can't really participate in this fight.
SumaiL
gets melted. SumaiL is next. No buyback for either. And the rest of Aster now have to hightail away. XXS attempting the TP. No stun. Pichu's going to be fine as well.
Mid-range racks, probably like 5 hits from Yatoro, and that was going to be dead.
That's a big chunk right there. Yeah, that looks like 4 to me.
Yep, seems good. On to the 3rd racks.
And Team Spirit looking to get mega creeps in this game number 1.
Yeah, 300 bonus damage. Love it.
It's actually absurd how much damage he's doing. He gets lifted, nullifier as well. He's just going to stick around. He's not afraid to fight a Monet with no BKB to get out of dodge. Does drop to the deck. He buys back instantly. XXS, he has a buyback as well, as only 1 barracks remains for Aster, but they're going to respect the SumaiL factor, and Spirit will back away.
Oh, the scan misses, actually. So they're just checking if they're here on the high ground. Okay, but this Roche dies fast, my bros.
Indeed. This is Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shard.
Knock, knock, Aster.
Aster. Monet's invisible next to the pit now, but they're going to get everything. And now Aster forced to run away just a little bit too late. Question is, will Spirit find anything here? Ice Blast giving a little bit of vision. SumaiL actually does get hit. Refraction's still active, though. Will they go for the Tormentor? That's all I have to think about. This poor thing was created by Valve to be taken, and everyone ignores him. The poor cube in the building thingy has feelings, believe it or not, and yeah, they're just going to completely ignore it.
Yeah, who cares?
Bunch of traps here. set up for this.
The big black dragon being
last
donated.
Line of defense. Yatoro just one-shotting them, of course.
Where's this? There it is!
Yep, the initiation onto Monet is going to get 4-step nullifier applied to him right now as Larl pops
nice
BKB
lift.
as well. And the counter BKB from Monet, but you can see Yatoro just beating away at this melee racks, forcing the last fortification from Aster.
I mean, Aster
just a couple more shots will do it. Another nullifier applied with Searing Chains onto several heroes. Collapse jumps and gets off the first one.
Double roar.
Pressure into another, and down goes Aster. The GGs come out. The Tormentor was not killed in the end. And Spirit take a 1-0 victory. Very well played.
Even with like a 6-8k gold lead, I feel like Aster didn't really know what exactly to do on the map, and at some point, Spirit get their timings and they just make it look easy.
That's right. Very illustrious.
The grab ally duo. It's you and me, baby.
That's as illustrious as it gets. Aster versus Spirit, game number 2. The panel absolutely hates Aster's draft.
Just kind of showing when other support heroes get nerfed, or maybe you want a bit more lockdown, because I think there's a lot of Spirits right now being played from the mid lane, as SumaiL taking quite a bit of hefty damage. So he's gonna go into the bottom water rune. Like whoever. Ooh, good vacuum to save Mira. Stun in 1. There it is.
Impale's there. Oh, but they're not gonna get the first blood because Pichu gets it on the IO first. But if they can get Monet, which they won't, collapse, we'll have to just walk away in shame with the Ion Shell to farm.
Yatoro.
Meanwhile, Yatoro, big wand charge there. Blood grenade right now onto the Rubik, and that's going to be the kill going the way of Spirit, but they're going to lose Yatoro in the process. So again, Aster on both lanes, happy with the exchanges being made. Which actually makes me miss kind of these bounty hunter type picks where they just sit around.
You hate Naga, but you love bounty.
It's fun to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Never mind.
Well, Impale coming in from the sideline. Mira with the Hex to follow. And Kaka gets split earth, so that's going to be a kill going the way of Spirit, and not going to try to turn this around into a tier 1 mid as well.
Like 10 minutes later from now, where he has a completed BKB and a blink, because this hero doesn't really want to fight, and he doesn't want to leave his lane. He's going to keep farming, so that's something Aster have to play for. So there's
first
a
relocate of the game. Miposhka is the target, though, for Aster.
26 still.
Because he is level 6 and has the untouchable. They're not going to be able to touch him here. Miposhka
3 seconds
forcing the rest of Aster back. Some TP's coming in from Spirit as well. And Larl, he's surged up right now.
Level 5.
And he's going to be able to clean up Kaka at the very least. There's a Searing Chains to keep him in place, but that was, I don't know, Aster just doesn't have the damage. Go for an eventual Roche.
I would say...
Because the Roche lineup is not the greatest.
Yeah,
it's
Spirits can continue doing what they're doing, as perhaps we need to hold that, because Aster is smoking on them. They have a blink on XXS.
He does have Song, but he's going to get stomped. Doom comes out successfully onto the Naga.
Stolen Earth
All
Spike.
5 members of Aster will be here to claim their kill on Yatoro. A much needed one.
Great move. This is why I love this Blink Dagger change up from XXS.
Such a weird game.
Yeah.
As Spirit just...
I mean, Spirit are strong enough to fight whenever they kind of like run in, but I would say their game will really speed up when they get this Boots of Travel on Larl, the Blink on Mira, and this Orchid completed on Yatoro. Oh, SumaiL.
Yeah, SumaiL gets hexed and destroyed.
He went to the wrong neighborhood.
Monet and company, they will be able to get the tier 1 top in the meantime, but...
Definitely.
Well, it's not often that you can leave your Naga solo against somebody either. Right?
True.
For a very long period of time.
True, as now I think this is a scary timing for Aster to play into it. They're looking for similar smoke as before. They're running into Yatoro.
He runs into them. The Orchid comes out again, and XXS with the Doom.
Beautiful play from them.
We've seen this story before. And Aster again.
Oh, that's a huge comeback kill. That's like 900 gold shared between the bros here. SumaiL needed this kill. A little bit of a mistake for sure from Yatoro to move so aggressively. I don't think he had any purpose doing that, but you know, Aster, they'll take that.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, he's died twice. He's still top net worth.
Yep, somehow.
How much he was ahead. SumaiL.
They got the blink reveal.
Have we seen this story before as well? Right after killing Yatoro, SumaiL. Oh, he will get out thanks to the remnants and the save from Pichu. They are going to lose Kaka, though, as XXS stuck in the corner. Gets off the Infernal Blade with the hoof stomp as well. Is Monet coming to play as well?
I don't think so.
Target, but Monet's going to think better of it. Pounce away. So XXS does drop. It's a 2-for-1, effectively, with Yatoro dying earlier.
Fighting straight up into Team Spirit. Okay, Yatoro's back to the same spot.
He's still not scared.
No, he's gonna be A-okay. As down bottom, we have SumaiL in trouble.
SumaiL, and they have the burst this time. So SumaiL takes another tumble. That is death number 2. Whereas Yataro's died a couple times.
Oh,
And it's much harder to kill in general.
He's kind of chilling. He has the heart coming out soon. He's smoking to break spirit smoke and then die.
Oh.
But they're not there either, so. As Pichu might be farm on the receiving end up here. Ooh. Mira surged up. Nope.
Monet.
Oh.
Catches up from Yatoro. He buys the heart midstream as well.
Let's see if they can time it.
Can they? If
Got
Mira
one.
is there, the BKB comes out from Monet, so the IO the only casualty thus far.
Oh,
but Mira
they got the Rubik.
taking out the Rubik as well. Gets the Hex into the finger. That's enough.
Oh, he got
Monet,
him.
They cancel the TP. Monet! He could have TP'd so much earlier, and they get that on top of it. Oh my goodness, a 3 for nada.
I think he waited
tier 2. Spirit showing up in very good form today.
I mean, they don't have the damage to touch either the Lash or the Naga, I think, at this point. They need, I mean, they still got some cool items if they get there. Shiva's and
Diabolic
BKB.
Edict's finally up again. They're going to try to jump Larl.
Stolen Earth Spike, it's a good one.
BKB onto XXS, that's the Aegis.
Can they do more?
Spirit are running a bit low on some spells. He's going to blink out instantly.
You want to get to your next couple items, maybe the SumaiL BKB, smoke around and look for a good fight, but Spirit, they're not giving you any time to breathe. Well, straight to mid, or maybe even straight to top. The double fake.
Yep, they're going to try for it. Hex finds SumaiL in his base, where he should be. Finger of Death is there, but a nice stop from XXS. Larl, though, is there with so much damage. Gets off the illusion rune as well, so not sure who to do. He does get the successful one on the correct hero, but they've already lost 2 cards. Make it 3. This honestly could be good game already, as Spirit will take 4. Rubik forced to go back in his base. And now the buildings will absolutely melt. GG's
GG is
I can't
called.
blame them. This was a wow. This was a shellacking if I've ever seen one.
This was a shellacking. It's Spirit. They're just showing up. I mean, this team, I feel like they're just back. You know, they haven't looked as good in the last couple tournaments, but this one, you know, Collapse, he's like, where the haters at? Yo, let's make some noise. Damn, they're just looking good. I love how they're playing. I love how they're moving. And I feel like Aster didn't really show up in the series. Spirit just really have their number.